Yes, I realize I have the Grizzly Adams thing going on tonight. Listen, I just wanted to quickly say something about what I am watching right now in our country. Things that I never ever thought that I would ever see. We literally have a media that looks exactly something like the World War II Germany propaganda machine. Um, Conservatives, and at first I was hesitant to jump on the bandwagon and say, yeah, conservatives are being um, censored and all that kind of stuff. But I'm watching Graham Allen has been demonetized. The Hodge twins have been demonetized. They've actually been called racist. Don't understand that one remotely. We have government websites are not being able to share things about this Hunter Biden story. Government websites are being censored by Facebook, by Twitter. And some of these stories that are out there, you sit and say, oh, they're no big deal. They don't affect me. You need to read these stories. You need to hear these stories. But conservatives are being banned, censored, shadow banned left and right. Even locally, one of the senators here that I follow, that I post a lot of on Facebook, is Senator Doug Mastriano. He's being shadow banned with some of his videos. He does like a quote-unquote fireside chat every night at 8 o'clock. Now, granted, he's been very busy lately and not being able to post it every night. But when he is on, there used to be 3,000 or 4,000 people watching him, and now it's under 1,000, and it's crazy. And it's because the word is not. They're being blocked. Okay. We need to understand what is happening in this country. We need to understand that we have got to start pushing back. Well, it's not very Christian of me to do that. Well, I hate to tell you, I think that we need to flip the narrative in our heads somewhere where being involved politically does not mean that we still can't love people, that we still can't love Jesus, that we can't still have a testimony and still be involved in politics. That's crap. I'm tired of pastors and churches that are saying we're staying out of politics. Why are you staying out of politics? Can you please tell me that? Well, we don't want to bring politics into our church. Well, let me tell you something, Skippy. I've been saying this for a very long time now. 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence. Of those 56 signers, 29 of them were pastors that had graduated from either seminary or an equivalent of a Bible college. Some of you are like, nah, I don't know about that. Go look it up. There were only 3 of those men that signed the Declaration of Independence that were not killed for what they believed. Now, I'm not being the first person in line to go be killed, be shot, because I don't. That's not my goal. But what I'm saying is, you need to be able to stand up and take a little bit of ridicule, a little bit of sourness from people. Sometimes words on a screen, I just delete people. Whatever. You're going to be stupid, and I'm not going to argue with people with words on a screen. But I think it's time. And I have my own thoughts on this election. I'm actually excited. I'm not freaking out like everybody else because I'm going to hold my thoughts. If you want to know what I think, then you can message me, ask me what I think. But I'm kind of excited. I just see a lot of the same things happening that happened in 2016. But we need to be involved. We need to understand as God's people what socialism means. Okay? My student saw my shirt last week. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. I actually bought it from the Hodge twins. My shirt says, not this one, but I have one that says socialism distancing. We need to understand what that means. We need to understand what socialism means to freedom. We just sit back, and I'm tired of hearing Christians saying that they're going to vote for Joe Biden. I don't get it. Even if you just go on one topic, you're a one thing. I forget what I'm drawing a blank. You're a whatever. Abortion. Period. How do you vote for somebody that's pro-abortion? Now, here's the thing. Now, hear me out before I finish this, because somebody's already going to say, well, there are Republicans that are pro-choice. Yes, there are, but the platform itself is not. Our president is pro-life. Joe Biden is not. Mike Pence is pro-life. Kamala Harris is not. The end. The end. There's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of Christians saying, and I know several people, I can't vote for Donald Trump because I can't deal with his personality. People, are you voting based on someone's personality? I don't care if he's presidential or not. I just don't. That's me personally. Because how he has handled things is exactly how I would handle things and say things. Maybe not to the extent of some of the verbiage, but he says what I think, he says what I feel. He's like Simon Cowell. I love Simon Cowell because Simon Cowell says exactly what I'm thinking. I am not voting for the pastor of my church. I am not voting based on the man's personality. This man, what he has done in the last 4 years, I could go through what he has done for historical black colleges, what he has done for black unemployment, what he has done for unemployment overall, period. What he has done with this economy, how he's bringing the economy back again after states are still shutting down. There's going to be a relapse, and I understand that because of the small businesses that are probably hurting, and even some chain stores, because our stupid governors still have us shut down, can only have 25% capacity, 50%, whatever. Our governor here in our state is a moron. He's an absolute communist moron. And I'm getting tired of people saying, well, every 4 years you Republicans say socialism and communism. If you can't see that those two things are creeping into the Democratic Party at this point, I honestly don't know how to help you. If you can't see it, I don't know how to make you see it. I don't know how to make you understand how important this election is as far as socialism goes. You don't seem to understand what is going to happen to our faith. Well, and some of you, God bless you, you must be itching for persecution. I'm not. Okay? I'm going to stand up. I'm going to fight. I don't want people in my foxhole that are just like going to sit down and accept things. I'm not going to sit and accept. I'm going to push back through my words first, through my actions later down the road. But my words are extremely important right now. And those are the things, that's what we need to understand what socialism is. We need to understand as a body of Christ, socialism has no place. And socialism needs to be fought against. So where are you, Christians? We need to stand. We need to understand what is happening. If you really want to know what's going to happen to our country, look at what is happening in California right now. That is the model. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to end with this. I don't know if you've seen what Keith Olbermann said the other day on whatever he was on, whatever show he has. They want us dead. They want us dead. They want you dead. They don't want you around. They want to literally do away with you. They literally want us out of the way. They either want us imprisoned or they want us done away with. Listen to the words of Keith Olbermann the other day. Listen to those words, because that's something not to just be tossed aside. That is a brain mentality. That is a thought process. This is completely off the cuff. I did this in less than 10 minutes. Hope this finds you well. Hope you all have a great week. Hit me up if you want to talk. I'm willing. Later.